This is a 2008 15-inch MacBook Pro that I picked up on eBay is not working. As you can see, this MacBook has definitely seen better days. It's not showing any signs of life at all, and it suffered some serious physical damage. I don't know whether it was dropped or run over by a tank, but whatever happened looks to be much worse than what could occur from accidental damage. The palm rest area is covered with deep dents all over it. Some of them are so deep that they've gone all the way through the aluminium, creating a hole. On some of the dents you can see a circular imprint which looks almost like the head of a hammer. I'd suggest that it might have been gamer age, except that this is a Mac. The glass trackpad's also been smashed into pieces and the entire right side of it is lifting up out of the case. The keyboard seems to have taken a few hits as well. The A and S keys are loose on top, while the D key and the spacebar are missing altogether. Many of the other keys are also cracked or damaged. The screen, amazingly, appears to have escaped without any significant damage at all. The glass and the panel behind it are still okay, and there are barely even any marks on the back of the lid. Luckily, I've already got a replacement top case and trackpad in nearly mint condition that I took from another MacBook with a broken screen. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to replace these parts and get a working MacBook. The range of ports on this Mac is a reminder of just how much connectivity these older MacBooks used to have. On the left we've got a MagSafe charging port, Ethernet, Firewire 800, two USB 2 ports, mini display port, separate audio in and audio out ports, and an Express Card 34 slot. Express Card is a single lane PCI Express connector that could be used for adding extra ports or connecting external peripherals. Since it's PCI Express, it can even be used for adding an eGPU. Over on the other side is a Kensington lock slot and a slot for the DVD drive, which is bent up out of shape. This MacBook was very easy to open since all of the lower case screws were missing. Lifting the bottom cover off, we can see the logic board. From this angle we can see that it's curved outwards in the middle, probably as a result of the impact from the hammer blows on the upper case. The right fan has taken a hit with a big dent that would stop the fins from rotating freely, and the left fan is missing its top cover entirely. Also, the DVD drive has several dents in the cover as well, so that's probably not working either. Worst of all though is that the motherboard has green corrosion typical of water damage around several of the ICs. Removing the logic board from the case gives us a look at the other side. Here at the back is the 2.53 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo CPU, and above that we can see not one but two dedicated NVIDIA GPUs. At this time Intel processors didn't have integrated graphics, so this model of MacBook Pro had a low power NVIDIA GeForce 9400M for energy saving and a much faster 9600M GT with 512 MB of dedicated VRAM for more heavy GPU intensive work. Sadly, even after cleaning, this motherboard was still completely dead. There was no light when connecting a charger and it didn't respond to the power button. On closer inspection, some small components appear to have been sheared from the board by the hammer impacts, taking some of the pads with them. So to fix this now, as well as the upper case and trackpad I already have, I'll be needing to buy a new logic board, a new optical drive, SSD, fans and a battery. Since I can buy a working one on eBay for 50 to 100 euros, it just doesn't make sense to spend any more time or money on this repair. After replacing everything that's broken, there'd be next to nothing left from the original laptop anyway, apart from the screen. It would basically be an entirely new notebook. But it wasn't a complete loss. I did manage to salvage a working screen assembly, 4GB of DDR3 and some smaller parts that I can use to repair other Macs in the future. And that was worth spending the £20 it cost to buy it. Hopefully the previous owner has their anger issues worked out. That's it for this video, thanks for watching.